City light leaking through the blackout shades. Phone screen glowing like a death that never fades. You put the whole day down beside the bed, but every little thought keeps running through your head. Another long shift sitting on your chest. Another almost silence that you still call rest. You say you're good, you tell the world you're fine, but your jaw stays tight like you're racing time. You carry every promise like it's made of stone. Even when nobody asks, you take it on your own. You answer every problem with a steady face. Like if you slow down, you might lose your place. And everybody loves a version that won't bend. The one who shows up early, the dependable friend. The one who keeps it cool, never makes a scene. But they don't see the ache beneath the polishing. You've been holding up the dark with both hands, like the night might fall apart if you understand. But the truth is, baby, truth is, you don't gotta prove it. Let the midnight let you breathe tonight. You did enough, you fought enough, you carried all that weight just right. Let your shoulders drop, let your heartbeat slide. You don't have to earn a peace, you need to feel inside. No, you don't have to be unbreakable to shine. No, you don't have to keep performing every line. If the room is quiet, let it hold you like a tide. You did enough, my love. You can rest tonight. Oh, you can rest tonight. There's a t-shirt hanging from the chair nearby. The city humming, sirens under distant sky. Your headphones wrap around you like a second skin, trying to hush the noise that never really ends. You think about your future like a moving train. Think about your old love and that leftover pain. Think about the dishes, rent, the morning clock. Think about the way your own thoughts never stop. You wanted someone strong enough to reach your eyes, to hear the tide hidden under your replies. Somebody who could look beyond a practice grin and say, I know you've been surviving, let me in. Not to fix you like a thing that came undone, but hold the pressure till the shaking finally runs. Tell you being human never made you less. Tell you exhaustion isn't fair, you're in a dress. You've been carrying storms in your ribcage, trying to smile through every heavy page. But the truth is, baby, truth is, you can loosen your fist. Let the midnight let you breathe tonight. You did enough, you fought enough, you carried all that weight just right. Let your shoulders drop, let your heartbeat slide. You don't have to earn the peace, you need to feel inside. No, you don't have to be unbreakable to shine. No, you don't have to keep performing every line. If the room is quiet, let it hold you like a tide. You did enough, my love. You can rest tonight. Yeah, you can rest tonight. Even the skyline sleeps in pieces. Windows go dark, training slow down. Even the moon don't ask permission to disappear behind the clouds. So why you treating your own soul like it can never miss a beat? Why are you talking to your body like it don't deserve some heat? Come lay the pressure on the pillow. Let the sheets forgive your mind. Let the past stay by the doorway. Leave tomorrow outside. Ain't no medal for the suffering. Ain't no crown in losing sleep. There is mercy in the stillness. There is power in release. If tears come soft, let them come and pass. Like rain chasing silver rivers on the glass. You ain't weak because the silence makes you feel. You ain't broken because the night is too real. You're just a man who gave a little more than anybody ever noticed from the door. And somewhere in that giving, in that endless pace, you forgot you also need a gentle space. So let this song sit low against your skin, like warm air curling where the hurt has been. Let every note say what nobody said, that it's okay to stop. I'll run it in your head, that all the love you keep for everybody else still belongs to you. Don't leave it on a shelf. And if the dawn comes slow with all its weight anew, remember this tonight was made for you. Let the midnight let you breathe tonight. You did enough, you fought enough, you carried all that weight just right. Let your shoulders drop, let you don't have to earn the peace you need to feel inside. No, you don't have to be unbreakable to shine. No, you don't have to keep performing every line. If the room is quiet, let it hold you like a tide. You did enough, my love. You can rest tonight. My love, you can rest tonight. Lights low, mind slow, night no. You try, hands low, breathe through, no proofs needed tonight.
You walk in with your game face on, like nothing in your world could ever be wrong. Keys on the counter, shoes by the door, same little ritual as 100 nights before. But when the room goes dim and the city gets small, you can hear every doubt start climbing the wall. Every unfinished thing, every call you missed, every memory hanging from your wrist. You're the type that people count on first. You hide your own flood just to quench their thirst. You say keep going, keep steady, don't fold, even when your own bones feel tired and old. And you got so good at keeping clean, no one sees how close you've been to the edge between holding it down and letting it show that underneath the calm there's a river below. They love to steal in your spine, the way you never waste nobody's time. But what about the weight in your chest? What about your right to rest? You got no need to be iron tonight, no need to lock your feelings up and call it straight, call it right. You can be soft in the dark, still be a man in the light. You got no need to be iron tonight. Let the tension melt from your hands, let the silence hold you better than your half-made plans. You ain't falling apart, you're just loosening the fight. Got no need to be iron tonight. Maybe love taught you to speak in halves. Maybe trust got cut by a shard of the past. Maybe every time you opened up a crack, the world moved fast and never really looked back. So now you wear composure like a loan, a smooth dark synthesis, leave me alone. But under that polished measured tone, there's a heart that's tired of carrying alone. The bed feels wide when the thoughts roll in, headphones on like a wall against the wind, a late night groove and a low bass line, trying to pull your breathing back in time. Somewhere between the snare and haze, you feel your own name in a gentle way. Not as a worker, lover, fix a friend, but as a soul that needs a break again. You don't need permission to slow, you don't know perfection, anybody you know. And if your eyes get heavy with truth, that's just the night loving you. You got no need to be iron, no need to lock your feelings up and call that strength, call that right. You can be soft in the dark, still be a man in the light. You got no need to be iron tonight. Let the tension melt from your hands, let the silence hold you better than your half-made plans. You ain't falling apart, you're just loosening the fight. Ooh, you got no need to be iron. Let the city keep spinning without you, let the clock do what the clock gon' do. Let the pressure miss your shoulders for a little while. Let the mirror show your real face, not the one you wear for survival. There is grace in being honest. stare, yeah. There is courage in exhale, there is dignity in saying I've been strong and I am frail. No one who loves you truly would ask you not to feel. No one worth your heart would shame the parts that heal. So if you're lying there staring at the ceiling lines, counting every maybe, every could of every sign, let the song be the voice that finally cuts through, saying the same mercy should belong to you. You don't need to solve your whole life before sleep. You don't need to climb every mountain you keep. You don't need another reason to be kind to yourself. You don't need to suffer just to prove your wealth. Your worth was never in how much you can take, never in how much of your own heart you break. It's in the way you still love with a careful hand, still keep showing up when nobody understands. And even now with your worries stacked high, you are allowed to let the heart mask die. Just for a moment, just for this song, long enough to know you carried enough this long. You got no need to be high, no need to lock your feelings up and call that strength, call that right. You can be soft in the dark, still be a man in the light. You got no need to be high tonight. Let the tension melt from your hands, let the silence hold you better than your half-made plans. You ain't falling apart, you're just loosening the fight. You got no need to be iron tonight. Slow blink, deep breath, no myth, no mess, just you at rest, unarmored at last. You keep the volume low when the room gets late. A soft blue glow in a plate by the sink you hate. Laundry folded halfway on a chair. A whole life moving through ordinary air. And still your mind turns circles in the dark, like every little duty left a glowing mark. Tomorrow waiting with 1,000 teeth, while you're just trying to make it through this week. They call you solid, say you got it handled, like your flame never flickers, never gets dismantled. You nod and laugh, keep the moment light, then take the whole storm home with you at night. Cause being needed feels a lot like love, and being strong is what they notice most of. But no one asks what it costs to stay the calmest man in every crowded day. You've been translating pain into patience, turning burnout into good behavior. But your heart deserves a softer language, your soul deserves some favor. Quiet is allowed tonight. You ain't gotta feel the air, you ain't gotta hold it right. Quiet is allowed tonight. You can stop defending every corner of your mind. Let the city blur outside the glass. Let the heavy hours finally pass. You don't need a reason to release what you hide. Quiet is allowed tonight. There's an old text thread you almost read, the ghost of somebody still warm in your head. A memory of how they almost knew how close they got to the realest you. But timing breaks what feelings try to build, and pride turns tenderness against your will. So now affection lives in half-lit rooms, and what is floating through the midnight fumes. Still you want peace more than you want escape. You want a voice that doesn't ask you to shape. You're hurt into a joke, you're fear into a plan. Your weakness into something more easy to understand. You wanna hear that slowing down won't cost your place, that exhaustion doesn't put shame upon your face, that rest is not a thing you have to buy, that strong men also need a place to sigh. So if your thoughts are loud, don't fight them all. Some feelings only soften when they feel the fall. And if your chest gets tight, stay here, stay slow. There's no rush to let it go. Quiet is allowed tonight. gotta feel the air, you ain't gotta hold it right. Oh, quiet is allowed tonight. You can stop defending every corner of your mind. Let the city blur outside the glass. Let the heavy hours finally pass. You don't need a reason to release what you hide. Quiet is allowed tonight. No speeches, no pressure, no fixing every bruise, no proving, no grinding, no paying nightly dues. Just the hum of the room and the breath in your lungs and the truth at your peace. Does not have to be one. Let the bed take your weight. Let the music speak first. Let the line in your forehead unlearn all that hurt. Let your name sound gentle inside your own head. Let compassion be the last thing that follows you to bed. Maybe nobody taught you this kind of grace. Maybe every calm felt borrowed out of place. Maybe you confuse stillness with losing ground, 'cause chaos has been the only faithful sound. But listen close to the low end in this song. It ain't asking you to be brave that alone. It's only asking for this little space. So let yourself be held without a chase. You don't need to summarize the ache. Don't need to label every crack and shake. Don't need to know exactly what you feel. Pretending it's the night to still be real. You can just be here with your heavy eyes, with your guarded heart and your hidden sighs, and know that even in your quietest state, you are not less worthy, not a second late. Quiet is allowed tonight. Oh, you ain't gotta feel the air, you ain't gotta hold it right. Oh, quiet is allowed tonight. You can stop defending every corner of your mind. Let the city blur outside the glass. Let the heavy hours finally pass. You don't need a reason to release what you hide. Quiet is allowed tonight. No noise, no race, just space, just room for peace to bloom in you tonight. Ooh. Ooh.
Another night with the skyline humming low. Another round, trying not to let it show. How every little task became a wall. How every little silence hit too hard to call. You keep your posture straight like that could save the day. Like if your body never breaks, the fear will stay away. But tension lives in places words don't reach. In your neck, your teeth, the things you never teach. You learn young how to hold your own, how not to make your struggle anybody's home, how to answer pain with confidence and style, how to break your spirit with a patient smile. And somewhere in that discipline and pride, you locked a softer version of yourself inside. A man who wants to lean for once, not live. A man who wants to hear he matters past his deeds. So coming from the war you wear all day, there's nothing left you gotta prove this way. The night is not another test, it's a place to be undressed. You can leave the armor here tonight, by the edge of the bed, by the lamp, by the pale moonlight. You can leave the armor here, all that steel in your chest, all the shields you built from fear. You don't have to guard your heart from every memory in sight. You can loosen every muscle that's been bracing for the fight. There is nothing we can need and somewhere safe to land. You can leave the armor here, just be held by where you stand. Yeah. The city outside keeps doing what it does. Red tail lights, sirens, elevators, distant buzz. But in this room the air can move more slow. A private kind of mercy only midnight seems to know. Your phone lights up, then fades back to black. A little word demanding that you answer, doubling back. let it live without your name. Tonight your peace is not a selfish claim. Yeah. Think of all the times you kept the panic down, just so nobody else will watch you drown. Think of all the times you swallowed what you felt and called it strength, cause that's the hand you were dealt. Now think of what it means to be alive, not merely useful, not just built to survive. What if your value lives before the grind, before the checklist, for the overthinking mind? What if rest is not a debt? What if peace is yours already, not a thing to get? And what if love will call you in, even when your edge is thin? You can leave the armor here tonight, by the edge of the bed, by the lamp, by the pale moonlight. You can leave the armor here, all that's still in your chest, all the shields you built from fear. You don't have to guard your heart from every memory in sight. You can loosen every muscle that's been bracing for the fight. There is nothing we can need and somewhere safe to land. You can leave the armor here, just be held by where you stand. Maybe the tears don't come as water, maybe they come as a heavy stare. Maybe they live in your tired breathing, maybe they settle inside your prayer. Maybe healing is not dramatic, maybe it's quiet and almost small, like finally not interrupting the truth when it begins to call. You are not hard because you're worthy, you're not valuable for what you hide. You are not only the calm face, you are also the hurt inside. And all of you can fit in mercy, all of you can fit in grace. Even the parts you keep in shadow still deserve a resting place. So lay your history down beside you, let the blankets know your name, let the music move around you without asking you to explain. And if tomorrow finds you running, at least tonight you understood that needing pause is not a weakness, that being tired is not being no good. You've been enough before this moment, you'll be enough when daylight comes. But for now let the room go tender, let your racing thoughts go numb. Not a race, just set down gently, like keys emptied from your hand. Nothing owed, nothing demanded, just a softer place to land. You can leave the armor here tonight, by the edge of the bed, by the lamp, by the pale moonlight. You can leave the armor here, all that's still in your chest, all the shields you built from fear. You don't have to guard your heart from every memory inside. You can loosen every muscle that's been bracing for the fight. There is nothing we can need and somewhere safe to land. You can leave the armor here, just be held by where you stand. Set it down, breathe it out. Need it now. Oh, oh, yeah. You missed a call and let it fade. Stared at the ceiling in a purple shade. Traffic below like a fall sea. Everybody somewhere they gotta be. And here you are with your mind away, tracing every single move you didn't make. Every plan delayed, every word unsaid, every future version living in your head. You measure yourself by how much you hold, how well you stay calm, how rarely you fold, how often you answer, how little you need, how far you can push through hunger and speed. But there's a crack in that beautiful frame, a quiet question under all your names. If I stop for a second, if I lose my pace, will I still deserve love, will I still have a place? Listen close to the low light in the room. It's saying what the daylight never gives you room to assume. The night still thinks you're worthy, even when your fire runs low, even when the strong face slips and the hidden feelings show. The night still thinks you're worthy. You don't gotta win to be held, you don't gotta shine every second to know your soul is felt. So let your breathing find the floor, let your heartbeat ask for less. You are not behind in love, you are not that's why these songs hit deep. Cause they don't tell you to dance when you need sleep. They don't ask you to forget your scars. They just sit beside you under city stars. They know the shape of your midnight fear. The way one smooth thought turns severe. The way loneliness can wear a crown, even in a high rise looking over town. And maybe there's a kind of holy in that. In a dim room, black sheets and a baseball cap. In a way you finally let your shoulders bend. In a way the night becomes your only friend. Not because the world is cruel all the time, but because you're tired of translating every line. Tired of being clean, composed, concise. When what you need is simple human advice. Like take your time, like unclench your jaw. Like not every ache needs a deeper cause. Like being tired is read enough to stop holding yourself. Like you never enough. The night still thinks you're worthy, even when your fire runs low. Even when the strong face slips and the hidden feelings show. The night still thinks you're worthy. You don't gotta win to be held. You don't gotta shine every second to know your soul is felt. So let your breathing find the floor. Let your heartbeat ask for less. You are not behind in love. You are not late to rest. Yeah, yeah. One day, baby, somebody will learn your silence. Read the way your eyes go dark. Know the difference between your patience and the pressure on your heart. But till then, let this music witness what you never say out loud. Let it sit beside your spirit without trying to draw a crowd. No fixing, no preaching, no fake bright point of view. Just a slow hand on your ribcage saying I can feel you too. And that is enough of this hour. That is enough of this room. Not forever, not the whole story. Just enough to make space bloom. You have been carrying cities inside you. Deadlines, heartbreak and doubt. Trying to keep every window glowing. Try not to black out. But even towers shut some lights off. Even oceans get to sleep. Even the men who hold the line still have wounds they keep. So why not you? Why not tonight? Why not let the dark be kind? Why not let the rhythm lower every guard inside your mind? There is nothing to be punished for in needing warmth and grace. There is no shame in being human, in wanting a softer place. The night still thinks you're worthy, even when your fire runs low. Even when the strong face slips and the hidden feelings show. The night still thinks you're worthy. You don't gotta win to be held. You don't gotta shine every second to know your soul is felt. So let your breathing find the floor. Let your heartbeat ask for less. You are not behind in love. You are not late to rest. Soft sheets, bare soul, no speeches. Still love, still seen, still worthy tonight.
You came home wearing midnight on your skin. Another long day folded deep within. Streetlight shadows sliding down the wall. Your room so still it barely breathes at all. Shoes by the bed, keys on the stand. A whole wild life still shaking in your hands. You sit in silence like you always do, trying to make the dark make space for you. The city never taught you how to land, only how to move, perform, withstand. Only how to answer every pull, even when your own heart's running full. So you got good at smiling through the ache. You're staying calm for everybody's sake. It's saying I'm straight, I'm good, I'm fine. While every hour pressed harder on your doubt. Stay a while in the softness tonight. Don't rush back into the noise, don't race toward the light. Let the sheets know your weight, let your tired body go lay into a peace you never let yourself find. Stay a while in the softness tonight. You did enough, you held enough, you carry too much right. You don't need another reason for a slow and gentle evening. You can let the world keep spinning outside. You think about the future when the room gets dim, like every next step depends on you and only him. That mirror version trying not to fail, trying to outrun every worst case detail. Your love life lives in half-filled afterglow, a text unsent, a name you still don't show, a memory sitting heavy on your chest, like longing never really lets you rest. But underneath the tension and the grind, there's just a man who wants a quieter mind, who wants to hear somebody say for once, you don't have to keep surviving at this month. You don't have to earn your right to breathe. You don't have to hide what's underneath. You don't have to turn your pain into control to still be worthy, still be whole. So if the night is finally peeling back your guard, and being honest feels a little hard, let it happen slowly, let it be. There is mercy and release. Stay a while in the softness tonight. Don't rush back into the noise, don't race toward the light. Let the sheets know your weight, let your tired body go lay into a peace you never let yourself find. Stay a while in the softness tonight. You did enough, you held enough, you carried too much right. You don't need another reason for a slow and gentle evening. You can let the world keep spinning outside. No emergency in resting, no shame inside the pause, no failure in your breathing, no court, no judge, no laws. Just a hush of late apartments and the low end in your ears, and the truth that all this trying has been heavier than it appears. Even men who never say it need a place to lay it down, need a room where they are not just a strong one in the crowd. Need a moment not to manage, need a song that understands, need to know the heart gets lighter when you unclench your hands. Maybe peace feels unfamiliar now. Maybe stillness makes you ask yourself how. Maybe every time your body starts to slow, your mind lights up with everything you hold. But let this be the one small hour where you don't measure worth by power, where you don't count the ways you fell behind, where kindness gets the last word in your mind. You've been so many things to everyone, a steady voice, a place to run, a wall, a map, a hand, a flame, and still you hardly call yourself by name. Tonight let all the titles leave the room, let expectation loosen from the gloom, and be nobody's answer for a while. Just a tired soul learning how to smile. Stay a while in the softness tonight. Don't rush back into the noise, don't race toward the light. Let the sheets know your weight, let your tired body go lay into a peace you never let yourself find. Stay a while in the softness tonight. You did enough, you held enough, you carry too much right. You don't need another reason for a slow and gentle evening. You can let the world keep spinning outside.
just rest, just this, just night like this. Hey, yeah. Hey, the hallway light cuts go beneath the door. A little line across the bedroom floor. Your phone is face down, but the thoughts stay lit. Like if you close your eyes, they still insist. You wore your strength all day like tailored clothes, sharp enough that no one really knows how much you had to swallow just to seem like pressure never touched your inner being. Everybody sees the calm in your face, nobody sees the speed of your inner race. Nobody hears the way your chest gets tight. When the world goes quiet enough at night, you keep your standards high like city glass. Always afraid if you ease up, you won't last. Afraid that slowing down might mean you fail. Afraid your best self only lives in strain and scale. But baby, look around, the room is asking nothing from you now. No audience, no deadline, no climb. Just this hour, just this time. You got nothing more to prove before sleep. Nothing left to win, nothing left to drag so deep. Let the unfinished live unfinished for tonight. Let tomorrow keep its own demand inside. You got nothing more to prove before sleep. No need to hold the whole world steady when you're weak. Just lay your head down easy, let you breathe and speak. You got nothing more to prove before sleep. Maybe that's the part nobody ever told. How being needed can get bitter, hard and cold. How praise can make a prison out of pride when all your softer parts got pushed aside. Cause if they think you're solid, never shade, then maybe they won't see how much you break. Maybe they won't leave you, maybe they will stay. Maybe being useful keeps the dark away, but the dark still comes in on the late train hum, on the smell of rain, on the feeling of being numb, on the old messages you never sent. I wonder where all your real tenderness went. On memories of someone who almost knew, the tired hidden in the strongest version of you. Someone who nearly touched the truest part before time and fear pulled it apart. And if your eyes stay open past the hour, let this song lean in a little louder. Not to fix, not to preach, just to tell you peace isn't real. You got nothing more to prove before sleep. There's nothing left to win, nothing left to drag so deep. Let the unfinished live unfinished for tonight. Let tomorrow keep its own demand inside. You got nothing more to prove before sleep. Don't need to hold the whole world steady when you're weak. Just lay your head down easy, let you breathe and speak. You got nothing more to prove before sleep. The bills will still be there, the plans will still remain. The love you miss will still move softly through your veins. The dishes in the sink, the calendar, the calls will all return tomorrow. You don't have to solve it all. Rest is not avoidance, rest is not retreated. It is how a hurting body finds its pulse beneath defeat. It is how a crowded spirit learns it still belongs. It is how the quiet answers what the day got wrong. So take off every role that fits too tight. Steady one, the one who's always right. One who turns his worry into that. One who keeps his hurt out of his head. There's more to you than what you can contain. More than your endurance and your strength. More than your polished voice and measured tone. More than the nights you carried all alone. You're allowed to be unfinished too. Allowed to let the tires show in you. Allowed to stop defining strength as numb. Allowed to let the tenderness become. And if nobody told you lately, hear it clear. You are not falling short for needing shelter here. You are a whole damn heart inside a room, and there is nothing left to prove before sleep. You got nothing more to prove before sleep. Nothing left to win, nothing left to drag so deep. Let the unfinished live unfinished for tonight. Let tomorrow keep its own demand inside. You got nothing more to prove before sleep. No need to hold the whole world steady when you're weak. Just lay your head down easy, let your breathing speak. You got nothing more to prove before sleep. Lights dim, mind slow. Let go, let go. No race, no climb. Just night this time.
You slip the headphones on like closing a door, not to shut the world out or soften anymore. Just enough that your thoughts don't cut so deep. Just enough that your pulse can almost sleep. The bass comes in like a hand on your back, a low warm wave when your chest goes black, and the room turns white in a gentle way. Like maybe you don't have to fight today. Outside the window, towers blink and fade. Inside your face disappears in the shade. No spotlight here, no need to perform. Just late night air in the shape of a storm. You've been carrying things nobody can name. Pressure without language, fatigue without blame. A kind of loneliness dressed up as control. A quiet exhaustion living in your soul. And when the music wraps around your mind, it says the words you're always scared to find. You don't have to act untouched, you have already carried enough. When the headphones hold you tonight, let them carry what you can't say right. Let the rhythm sit where your worry relives. Let the slow groove give what the daytime never gives. No need to explain the ache. No need to smile for anybody's sake. Just let the sound move low and true, till the silence starts being kind to you. Maybe that's why you keep coming back here, to rooms like this, to songs that feel sincere. Not bright enough to force your heart to cheer, not cold enough to make you disappear. Just that perfect middle where the hurt can breathe, where you don't have to hide what's underneath. Where being tight is not a thing to fix, just something held between the chords and kicks. You think about the weeks that blurred away, the conversations you replay and replay, the woman you almost called last June, the fear that always enters too soon, the future knocking hard against your rest, the way you wear resilience like a vest, the way your body knows before your mind. How long you been pretending you're alright? So let the melody read your face. Let it meet you in this private place. Let it tell you what you need, that even heavy hearts can breathe. When the headphones hold you tonight, let them carry what you can't say right. Let the rhythm sit where
time never gives. No need to explain, yeah. No need to smile for anybody, say. Just let the sound move low and true, till the silence starts being kind to you. Maybe healing is not a sudden sunrise. Maybe it is this, a dark room, a low volume, a jaw unclenching inch by inch, a hand no longer bowed and fight, a chest remembering it does not have to stand guard all night. Maybe peace is not dramatic, maybe it hums beneath the beat. Maybe being understood can't arrive without a voice to see. Maybe comfort is a frequency, maybe mercy has a tone. Maybe for a little while the music keeps you from being alone. And when the track fades into softer air, notice how your body's still right there. Still worthy without motion, without grind. Still valuable without proving peace of mind. Notice how the room did not collapse when you stop replaying all your maps. Notice how the night did not demand anything more from your tired hands. You have given so much shape to everyone. Been the stable one, the composed one, But here beneath the blue light and the glass, you get to let that version finally pass. Not forever, maybe just until the dawn. Just long enough to feel what's going on. Just long enough to hear your own heart say you can be loved and still need a break today. When the headphones hold you tonight, let them carry what you can't say, right? Let the rhythm sit where your worry lives. Let the slow groove give what the daytime never gives. No need to explain, no need to smile for anybody, say. Just let the sound move low and true, till the silence starts being kind to you. Higher, bass low, eyes closed, nights slow, heart close, held here by sound safe. Now I'll lie down. You talk to yourself like a coach in times. Push through, stay sharp, don't fall behind. One more email, one more plan, one more reason to become more man. And that voice got you through a lot, it's true. There were weeks when there was too much to do, but late at night when the floor goes still, that same hard voice can't cut against your will. Cause tired start sounding like weak in your head, like rest is for people with less to defend, like softness is something you cannot afford, like work gets measured by how much you endure. So you keep the pressure close to skin, even when the ache is settling in, even when your breath gets short and thin. You still treat tenderness like a sin, but listen to me now, like the room is leaning in somehow. Not to judge, not to solve, just to help your body soften, not dissolve. Your tired heart is not a problem tonight. It don't need fixing, it don't need hiding from the light. It just needs space, maybe a slower kind of song, maybe a voice that says you've been carrying this too long. Your tired heart is not a problem tonight. It ain't a flaw, it ain't a weakness dressed in quiet. It's just a heart that stays strong a little too long. Your tired heart is not a problem tonight. Think of all all the ways you learn to cope. By staying useful, by performing whole, by turning every bruise into a plan, by never letting anyone see where it began. Somewhere along the road that kept you safe, you started giving mercy a stranger's face. Like compassion was for everybody but you. Like your own pain always needed more proof. Maybe that's why the dark feels honest now. It strips the practice dancer from your mouth. It puts your real exhaustion in the air, and suddenly you have to meet it there. The loneliness, the fear, the missing touch, a secret wish that someone would say enough. Pretending pressure makes you whole enough. Confusing burnout with control. You are not lazy for needing a break, not fragile for how much your body can take. And if tonight your eyes blur at the seam, that's just the truth stepping into the beam. Your tired heart is not a problem tonight. It don't need fixing, it don't need hiding from the light. It just needs space, maybe a slower kind of song, maybe a voice that says you've been carrying this too long. Your tired heart is not a problem tonight. It ain't a flaw, it ain't a weakness dressed in quiet. It's just a heart that stays strong a little too long. Your tired heart is not a problem tonight. No machine could run forever, no city stays awake without cause. No ocean moves unbroken, no soul survives untouched, unlost. So why should you be different? Why should your chest be made of stone? Why should every need inside you have to sit there all alone? There is courage in admitting this pace is wearing through. There is strength in making room for a softer kind of truth. There is dignity in pausing, there is wisdom in relief. There is love in letting comfort interrupt your disbelief. So if you're on the bed with one light on, and the thought of tomorrow already feels too strong, let this moment be smaller than your fear. Just this room, just this breath, just being here. You do not have to hear your whole life now. You do not have to answer every how. You do not have to turn your hurt to art. You just have to stop blaming your tired heart. Let it be tired, let it be real. Let it move slowly, let it feel. Let it remember that rest is not defeat. That peace can meet you before you clean up every street. That your value stays with you when the energy is gone. That the truest kind of kindness is to stop forcing yourself on. Tonight belongs to gentleness, tonight belongs to grace. Tonight your tired heart can simply have a place. Your tired heart tonight. It don't need fixing, it don't need hiding from the light. It just needs space, maybe a slower kind of song. A voice that says you've been carrying this too long. Your tired heart tonight. It ain't a flaw, it ain't a weakness stressed and quiet. It's just a heart that stays strong a little too long. Your tired heart is not a problem tonight. No fix, no shame, just room, just name, just heart, just rest. Be still, be blessed.
There's a part of you that never really stops, even when the city slows and the elevator drops, even when the faucet quits the dishes dry, even when the window holds a blackened sky. It keeps on running through the things undone, through every race you lost, each almost won, through every role you had to play just right, till even peace starts feeling out of sight. sit against the headboard, room half blue, like the darkness came to make some space for you. But you're still halfway reaching for your phone, still halfway afraid to be alone. Cause when the silence gets too close to skin, it lets the kept back feelings wander in. The ones you bury under daily speed, the ones that sound like one I just need. Wanting to be held, wanting not to leave, wanting somebody else to notice what you need. Wanting one clean hour without a thing to chase, wanting rest without the guilt upon your face. You're allowed to drift a little tonight. You don't have to keep your thoughts lined up and tight. Let them flow like city reflections after rain. Let them come and loosen, let them leave again. You're allowed to drift a little tonight. Don't need to grip your whole life like you're slipping out of sight. You can lay between the questions and be fine. You're allowed to drift a little tonight. Maybe drifting scares you cause it looks like loss, like you're failing if you don't hold every cross. Like the only way to stay ahead is to keep your body buzzing in your bed. But there's a kind of wisdom in release, a kind of quiet rebellion hidden in peace, a way of saying I am still enough, even when I'm not all sharpened up. Your heart has been a crowded room for years, holding plans and heartbreak, pressure, hidden fears, holding the image everybody knows and the softer stuff that rarely ever shows, holding that old hunger to be seen, not for what you do but who you've been, for the way you keep on loving through the strain, for the way you stand up aching in the rain. So let tonight be loose around the seams, let it hold your half-formed thoughts and tender dreams. You ain't wasting time by being still, you are learning your own will. You're allowed to drift a little tonight. Ooh, you don't have to keep your thoughts lined up and tight. Ooh, let them flow like city reflections after rain. Let them come and loosen, let them leave again. You're allowed to drift a little tonight. No need to grip your whole life like it's slipping out of sight. You can lay between the questions and be fine. You're allowed to drift a little tonight. Drift from the schedule, drift from the doubt, drift from the version that always figures it out, drift from the armor, drift from the pose, drift from the pressure that nobody else even knows. Drift into breathing, drift into grace, drift into being not fixing your place, drift into the mercy of not having to know what every wound is called before you let it go. You have earned nothing by punishing your rest, nothing by making every pause a test, nothing by tightening around your pain, as if discomfort somehow makes you gain. What you need now is smaller, softer, true, a dim room and a song that understands you, a little moonlight slipping down the wall, a chance to not be everything at all. And if tomorrow comes with all its demand, you'll meet it then with whatever's in your hand. But right now let the future lose its grip, let the night become a slow eclipse of all the hard-edged ways you hold yourself, all the impossible standards on the shelf. There is no prize for always being bright. Sometimes the bravest thing is dimming into night. You're allowed to drift a little tonight. Ooh, you don't have to keep your thoughts lined up and tight. Ooh, let them flow like city reflections after rain. Let them come and loosen, let them leave again. You're allowed to drift a little tonight. No need to grip your whole life like it's slipping out of sight. You can lay between the questions and be fine. You're allowed to drift a little tonight. Slow waves off mind, no map, no time. Just flow, just be. Night is set free. doesn't ask you for a better face. Doesn't need you polished, steady, full of grace. Doesn't need a cleaner version of your mind, or some sharper way to leave your ache behind. It just holds the blue light and the folded clothes, the half-drawn curtain and the distant road, the little breath you take between the waves, and all the things you keep saying can wait. You've been living like every hour counts twice, like one wrong turn could double every price, like pieces fragile, like rest can't be trusted, like softness only comes once you are adjusted. So you sharpen yourself before you lie down, still carrying the day around the town, still scanning every memory for blame, still acting like exhaustion is a game. But no one is here to grade your pain. No one is here to tell you try again. The dark is not another test, it's only asking you to rest. The room doesn't need you perfect tonight. It don't need your mask, it don't need you buttoned up tight. It can hold your silence, it can hold your doubt, it can hold the things you never say out loud. Room doesn't need you stronger than you are. Doesn't need you shining like some sleepless star. Just let your body be a body in the light. The room doesn't need you perfect tonight. Yeah. You think about the man that people think you are, reliable as gravity, composed from near and far. The one who keeps the time and never drops the thread, never lets the tire live upon his face instead. Maybe that version helped you stay alive, helped you keep momentum, helped you still arrive. But somewhere in the cost of being hard to read, you forgot your own heart at ordinary needs. Needs like being known without your good control. Needs like not performing every piece of soul. Needs like hearing someone say you can stop here. You don't have to hold the line through every fear. Needs like lying still without a plan attached, without turning every pause into a hatch, without bargaining with your own relief, as if comfort has to pass through disbelief. So if your chest loosens and your eyes grow warm, that is not collapse, that is a truer form. The body has its own way of saying enough before the mind can call the bluff. The room doesn't need you perfect tonight. It don't need your mask, it don't need you buttoned up tight. It can hold your silence, it can hold your doubt, or it can hold the things you never say out loud. Our room doesn't need you stronger than you are. Doesn't need you shining like some sleepless star. Just let your body be a body in the light. The room doesn't need you perfect tonight. Let the lamp stay low, let the skyline blur, let the old regrets lose a little nerve. Let the heart beat slow without asking why. Let the pressure leave the corners of your eyes. There is no reward for keeping all this in. No nobility in losing to the grind. There is something holy in a loosened jaw, in a man admitting he has carried more than enough. Some nights you want a voice to cut right through, not hype, not noise, just something true. Something that meets you where the weak spots live.
and says you don't have to keep out giving. Something that knows how the midnight grows, how the private fear beneath the calm face shows how loneliness can sit so near, even with the whole damn city here. So let this be that voice for now. No grand rescue, no sacred vow, just a slow reminder in the room that tenderness can still make bloom. And if tomorrow asks for strength again, you'll meet it with whatever fills you then. But here beneath the hush and violet light, the room doesn't need you perfect tonight. The room doesn't need you perfect tonight. The room doesn't need you perfect tonight. It don't need your mask, it don't need you buttoned up tight. It can hold your silence, it can hold your doubt, or it can hold the things you never say out loud. The room doesn't need you stronger than you are, doesn't need you shining like some sleepless star. Just let your body be a body in the light. The room doesn't need you perfect tonight. No road, no pose, just skin exposed. Still safe, still right. Tonight, tonight. You built yourself in careful lines, out of deadlines, grit and second times. Out of all the mornings you woke up sore and still walk back through that same old door. You learn to keep your feelings trim, to speak in that light, never to the brim, to let your pain become a private room, and call it discipline inside the gloom. But every city night has a mirror side, where the noise falls back and the truths arrive, where the chest gets honest, where the breath turns slow, where the things you dodge, all they begin to show. Not to punish you, not to prove you wrong, just to ask how long you've been holding on. How long you've been strong in a way that breaks, how long you've been awake through all your aches. Cause strength was never meant to mean you carry all of it alone, and being needed by the world should not cost you having no home. Even strong men need a place to land tonight, somewhere the armor loosens in the half-lit quiet, somewhere no one asks you to be more than what you are, just a tired soul beneath a city full of stars. But even strong men need a place to land tonight, need a better breath, a song that doesn't ask them to fight, need a little grace, need a softer hand. Even strong men need a place to live. You don't ask for much, that's part of the way. You make your own comfort show up, babe. You let everybody else go first, and wonder why your own chest hurts. You say you're good with less than enough, like wanting gentleness is asking too much, like longing to be known all the way through and make the world feel dangerous to you. But there's a deep fatigue beneath the pride, a hidden ache you keep well organized, the private wish somebody could read. The ways your silence is another kind of need. Not need like rescue, not need like collapse, just need like somewhere the pressure relaxes. Need like one small hour that says your name, without attaching it to your label or your fame. So if tonight the tears stay somewhere in your throat, if the only thing you feel is outside your road, that still counts, that still matters here. Need a little grace, need a softer hand, even stronger, need a place to land. Let the sink hold the dishes, let the voicemail wait. Let the unread messages keep their own way. Let the future stop pacing at the edge of the room. Let the old heartbreak settle like perfume in the gloom. Let your bag meet the mattress like a truth you can trust. Let your body remember it is not made for just grinding through every hour till your spirit goes numb. There is life in surrender to a night that says come. Maybe that's what healing starts out. It's not a clean break from your haunted past, not some instant peace with every scar, but a softer view of where you are, a softer grip around your own mistakes, a softer voice for all the strength it takes to keep showing up while feeling thin, to still be kind when the pressure closes in. So if the world made you think love was earned by how much you carry before you burn, let this room and this rhythm tell you plain, you don't have to disappear inside your strain. There is no shame in needing somewhere still, somewhere beyond control, beyond the will, somewhere your pulse can come back to your hands. Even strong men need a place to land tonight, somewhere the armor loosens in the half-lit quiet, somewhere no one asks you to be more than what you are, just a tired soul beneath a city full of stars. Even strong men need a place to land tonight, need a better breath, a song that doesn't ask them to fight. Need a little grace, need a softer hand. Even strong men need a place to land. Come down, lie back, no shame in that. Be held unplanned, just land, just land.
Midnight knows a version of you that daylight never lets come through. The one that stares at the ceiling fan and wonders how much longer you can keep the pace, keep the grace, keep the whole thing clean. Keep your fear from spilling into what is seen. Keep your wants behind your tongue. Keep acting like your soul stays young. Nobody sees the way you rub your face, like you're trying to wipe off the day's whole weight. Nobody hears how your breathing shifts when memory and tomorrow start trading hits. And it ain't dramatic, it ain't loud, it's just the private ache behind the crowd, the hidden tide in your steady walk, the loneliness inside your careful talk. You got so used to being read as the one who never needs a bed, as the one who never bends too far. But midnight knows who you really are. No one sees the way like midnight does. No one hears the silence under all your love. No one feels the way your guard still lingers in your chest, like if you drop it for a second, everything might rest. No one sees the way like midnight does. So let the darkness be the place you don't have to discuss. Let it witness every quiet bruise, till being gentle feels like truth. Ooh, the city keeps 1,000 little lights, like proof that everybody's living through their nights. But yours feels different when the room goes thin, when the headphones come on and the thoughts begin. The what ifs crawl across the sheets, the old names echo under the beat. The future presses hard against your ribs, and even
the air feels hard to live, still there's comfort in a song that's slow. It doesn't ask for smiles you don't owe. It doesn't tell you fix your whole life now. It just sits beside the ache somehow. It knows that tide can look like calm, that pressure can hide inside a palm. That man like you get praised for control while carrying storms no one calls soul. So if the room gets blurry around your eyes, don't call it weakness, don't apologize. The body only speaks this way when it's held too much for too many days. No one sees the weight like midnight does. No one hears the silence under all your love. No one feels the way your guard still lingers in your chest, like if you drop it for a second, everything might rest. No one sees the weight like midnight does. So let the darkness be the place you don't have to discuss. Let it witness every quiet bruise. To being gentle feels like truth. Yeah. Let the hour be enough without a breakthrough, without a full confession, without a new you. Let the ache stay unnamed if naming feels too hard. Let the song be the witness to your unspoken heart. Something's healed, not by talking, but by finally being near. Something soft enough to meet them without making them appear like a problem, like a stain you need removed. Something's healed when the dark room says you've already done enough to prove. And when the track runs out and quiet returns, maybe the lesson is not what you learn. Maybe it's simply that you stay right here and let yourself feel without the usual fear. Maybe it's how your shoulders dropped an inch, how your jaw clenched from its practice flinch. How for a second you were not a role, but just a living overworked soul that matters more than you may know. These tiny mercies help the roots regrow. These little pauses keep a heart from stone. These slow nights remind you you're not alone. So if nobody else reads the strain you hide, let midnight sit close on your bedside. It sees the weight and still calls you enough. It sees the whole of you and answers song. No one sees the weight like midnight. No one hears the silence under all your love. No one feels the way your guard still lingers in your chest, like if you drop it for a second, everything might rest. No one sees the way. Let the darkness be the place you don't have to discuss. Let it witness every word. So being gentle feels like truth. Night see, night knows I stay.
For one song, you can stop carrying it. The pressure, the pace, the way your thoughts never quit. The plans on the dresser, the bills in your phone, the old almost love and the fear of alone. For one song, you can let it sit down, like a coat slipping off when nobody's around. Like the room has been waiting with its blue-purple light to finally tell you you ain't gotta fight. You move through your days like you owe them your best. Every version of strength buttoned over your chest. You answer with calm when your insides are loud. You stand straight in rooms that were never that kind. You let people lean and you steady the floor, even when your own back can't take much more. And somewhere in all of that, being the one, you forgot what it feels like to come undone. Not in a ruin, not in a fall, just in a slow, soft release of it all.
that's deeper, a jaw that's free, a moment where you don't have to be. You can stop carrying it for one song a night. You can put down the future and step out of the fight. You can leave the old heartbreak by the side of the bed. Leave the hard voice alone in the back of your head. You can stop carrying it for one song a night. Just let the low and hold what you keep holding tight. There is no loss in letting something go for one song a night. You can move slow. Maybe one song turns into 10 quiet breaths. Maybe 10 breaths turn to sharp down in your chest. Maybe your body remembers before your mind how peace was never something you had to find. Maybe it was here in the dark all along, waiting inside the shape of a slow burn song. Waiting in blankets in the hum of the street, waiting in a way tight and tenderness me. You are not a machine that must stay lit, not a skyline window that can go dim a bit, not a myth made out of endless grind, not a self-improvement slogan in a tie. You are a man with a full complicated soul, a man who got too good at staying in control, a man who sometimes needs the dark to say you don't have to carry every piece today. So if your mind keeps reaching for another thing to fix, bring it back to the snare, bring it back to the kicks, bring it back to this room, bring it back to this night, bring it back to the fact you survived enough for one life. You can stop carrying it for one song a night. You can put down the future and step out of the fight. You can leave the old heartbreak by the side of the bed. Leave the hard voice alone in the back of your head. You can stop carrying it for one song a night. Just let the low and hold what you keep holding tight. There is no loss in letting something go for one song tonight. You can move slow. One song with no solving, one song with no plan, one song where your softness doesn't make you less man, one song where your tiredness doesn't need an excuse, and one song where your silence doesn't get called a bruise, one song where the ceiling feels less like a judge, or one song where your spirit feels a little less sound, one song where the night says I know what you've done, I know what you've carried, now set down some. And maybe that's enough, no grand release, just a few honest minutes borrowed by piece. A little less pressure in the shoulders and hands, a little more room to not understand, a little more grace for the way you survived, a little less fear the rest will cost your life, a little more trust that when morning returns you'll still be you without having to burn. That's all this song is trying to give, not a new mess, not a better way to live, just a mission to exist without defense, to be a little tired and still make sense. So if the track fades out and you stay still, let the stillness finish what it will. It may say more than any voice you know. For one song tonight, you can let it go. For one song, you can cut out the future and step out of the front. You can leave the old heartbreak by the side of the, leave the hard voice alone in the back of your head. You can stop carrying it for one song tonight. Just let the low and hold what you keep holding tight. There is no loss in letting something go for one song tonight. You can move slow. One song, no low. One breath, one fall. One song, one song, one song. You can move slow. You were taught that strength looks like motion, looks like focus, like calm devotion, looks like pushing even when weak, looks like not asking for the break, looks like handling when nobody sees, Looks like never dropping to your knees. Looks like smiling through the overload. Looks like carrying every heavy road. And maybe some of that was true. Maybe it kept the lights on over you. Maybe it got you through the leanest years, through the long weeks and the silent fears. But now the cost is living in your frame, in the tight set of your mouth, the way your name feels like a task when the midnight comes, and all your practice strength goes numb. So what if strength has another side? Not all steel, not all strife. What if part of being strong is knowing when you've held too long? Maybe rest is also strength tonight. Maybe letting go a little is another kind of fight. Maybe closing your eyes isn't losing your way. Maybe peace is not a prize you have to earn by staying free. Maybe rest is also strength tonight. Maybe softness in the dark still counts as being right. Maybe breathing deep and slow is a brave thing too. Maybe rest is also strength in you. You don't want pity, you don't want saving. You just want the pressure to stop engraving. It's shaping to your shoulders and your jaw. You just want relief without a flaw. You just wanna hear one honest line that doesn't tell you hustle one more time, that doesn't make your tiredness a phase, that doesn't dress your pain up in a praise. Because the truth is you've been doing a lot, holding together every fragile thought, trying to be loving, you so sharp and wise, trying to outthink all your own goodbyes, trying to be the man they all can trust, even when your inner world is turning dust, trying to hold desire under lock and key, trying not to let your loneliness show on your sleeve. So if the night feels like a softer judge, if the music gets your ribcage to unlatch your touch, don't run from it, don't rush past. This kind of mercy is built to last. Maybe rest is also strength tonight. Maybe letting go a little is another kind of fight. Maybe closing your eyes isn't losing your way. Maybe peace is not a prize you have to earn by staying afraid. Maybe rest is also strength tonight. Maybe softness in the dark still counts as being right. Maybe breathing deep and slow is a brave thing too. Maybe rest is also strength in you. Strong enough to stop, strong enough to feel, strong enough to not turn every wound to steel, strong enough to leave the dishes till the dawn, strong enough to know the world can spin while you are gone, strong enough to know the brightness in your mind, strong enough to trust that gentleness won't leave you behind, strong enough to hear I'm tired and let it stand, strong enough to place your own heart in your hands. One day maybe love will reach you right in the language of a calm blue night, in the way somebody reads your face and doesn't ask you to hide the trace of every long day living in your bones, of every time you had to stand alone, of every quiet time you wanted more than just being the man people adore. But till that day, let this be enough. A slow warm room and a song that's soft, a truth that does not ask for proof, a rhythm that meets you with gentle truth, that says your worth is not an endless drive, not in how well you stay alive while starving for a moment to be seen. You matter in the pauses in between. Maybe rest is also strength tonight. Maybe letting go a little is another kind of fight. Maybe closing your eyes isn't losing your way. Maybe peace is not a prize you you have to earn by staying free. Maybe rest is also strength tonight. Maybe softness in the dark still counts as being right. Maybe breathing deep and slow is a brave thing too. Maybe rest is also strength in you. Rest now, breathe deep, stay soft, sleep sweet, still strong, still true, and rest in you. Let the city wait outside tonight. Let the taillights blur into the height. Let the sirens fade into the rain. Let the noise keep calling your name in vain. You've been answering everything too long, turning every burden into discipline and song, turning every ache into a straight back course, till even your own body forgets what comfort knows. You come home like a man still half at work, still carrying the sharpness, still carrying the hurt, still measuring the minutes in your head, still bargaining with sleep before bed. Because if you slow down too much, you'll feel all the things that daylight help conceal. The pressure in your chest, the ghost of old desire, the fear that if you rest, your whole life might backfire. But the room is dim, and the night is deep, and not every war has to follow you to sleep. Not every thought needs another round. Some things get lighter when you set them down. Let the city wait outside tonight. You don't owe the darkness one more fight. Let the windows hold the glow, let your heartbeat settle low, let the rush stay somewhere past the glass. You have done enough to let this hour pass. Let the city wait outside tonight. You can be still and still be right. Your phone keeps its silence face down near the lamp, like a little doorway back into the man. Messages, updates, calendars, replies, all the thousand ways a tired spirit dries. But for now, let them live without your hands. Let tomorrow keep tomorrow's plans. You don't need to solve yourself before the dawn. You don't need to keep your whole guard on. There's laundry on the chair and dishes in the sink. There's a future at the edge of every thought you think. There's a name of somebody you almost called. There's the old belief that if you stop you'll fall. But listen to the low end in the room, how it leaves a little mercy in the gloom, how it says your value does not leave just because your tired bones need some relief. You ain't lazy for letting stillness in. You ain't weak because your edge is thin. You were just a man who gave too much and forgot the healing in a softer touch. Let the city wait outside tonight. You don't owe the darkness one more fight. Let the windows hold the glow, let your heartbeat settle low, let the rush stay somewhere past the glass. You have done enough to let this hour pass. Let the city wait outside tonight. You can be still and still be right. Outside, the towers blink, the engines move, the bars still drink, the train still hum, the clock still press, but none of that has to enter this room, this bed, this low blue air, this tired truth you never shared. Let midnight be the place you learn. Not everything must always burn. You've been the one who never says too much, the one who keeps it cool, the one who stays untouched. Or at least that's what the world reads on your skin. Not the trembling little weather held within. Not the late night spiral under all your grace. Not the hidden wish for one unguarded place. Not the hunger just to hear somebody say, you can stop, you can breathe, you can end this day. So let this song become that voice tonight. A dim one witness in the violet light. No lectures, no demands, no push to heal. Just room enough to let your body feel. And when the final note falls down and fades, maybe the quiet won't arrive as shade. Maybe it'll feel like something close to trust. Maybe it'll say you've carried quite enough. Let the city wait outside tonight. You don't owe the darkness one more fight. Let the windows hold the glow. Let your heartbeat settle low. Let the rush stay somewhere past the glass. You have done enough to let this hour pass. Let the city wait outside tonight. You can't be still and still be right. Just room, just space. Stay here, breathe light, let go tonight. Somewhere down the hall, a neighbor shuts a door. A small, soft sound like a world asking no more. The kitchen light is off, the counter's clean enough, but your mind still moves like it was built for tough. You sit there in the dark with your elbows on your knees, trying to earn thoughts that multiply with ease. Trying to keep the pace even with no crowd. Trying to stay composed when no one is around. You made a life out of carrying the strain, out of making pressure look almost mundane, out of answering texts showing up on cue, out of being everybody leans into. And there is pride in that, no need to lie, in the way you stay solid when the weeks ran dry. But pride can get lonely when the lights go dim, when no one asks how it has been on him. The city's slowing down, the windows losing fire. Why you acting like your heart must stay on past desire? Why you treating rest like something you betray? You don't have to be the last one awake time. You don't have to be the last one awake tonight. You don't have to keep your thoughts on like a hallway light. Let the buildings dim, let the traffic drip, let your body stop holding every lip. You don't have to be the last one awake tonight. The world will keep on turning if you loosen up your fight. There is no glory in another restless state. You don't have to be the last one awake. You don't have to be, you don't have to be, you don't have to be the last one awake. Maybe sleep feels earned and never freely given. Maybe you were taught that peace comes after driven, after perfect effort, after every box is checked, after every little flaw has been addressed. Maybe that's why your shoulders stay this hard, like every pause needs to look out and a guard. Like if your chest unclenches for a breath too long, you'll forget who you are when the morning comes. But who are you besides the roles you play, besides the mask you wear to get through day by day, besides the one who says I'm fine, I got it, while the tired truth inside you stays unspotted. You're a man who wants a softer kind of night, a place where being gentle doesn't cancel might, a place where closing your eyes is not retreat, but another way your soul can keep its beat. So if your thoughts keep pacing at the foot of the bed, let the rhythm talk them down instead. one by one, slow by slow, till the need to hold on, let's go. Oh, yeah. You don't have to be the last one awake tonight. You don't have to keep your thoughts on like a hallway light. Let the buildings dim, let the traffic drift, let your body stop holding every lift. You don't have to be the last one awake tonight. The world will keep on turning if you loosen up your fight. There is no glory in another restless state. You don't have to be the last one awake. You don't have to be, you don't have to be, you don't have to be the last one awake. Close the tab, miss the call, leave the future in the hall, leave the roller in the past, leave the hard voice unanswered at last. Let your jaw unlearn the grind, let your chest fall out of line. Not broken, just made free from being everything for everybody. I know you wanna keep one eye on all of it. The next day, the next move, the unresolved bit. The things that could go wrong if you let down. The invisible weight beneath your public crown. But look at how the moonlight touches the floor. It doesn't force a thing, it just asks for no more. Maybe peace can be that simple in your room, a quiet that does not demand you bloom. You have been enough before this all began. Enough without another tightened plan. Enough without a lane itself of you. Enough with all the messy human parts of you. So let the bed hold what the week gets done. Let the dark undo the race you've been running. And if tomorrow calls you back into the climb, at least tonight you gave yourself back time. You don't be the last one, wake up, hold right. Let the buildings dim, let the traffic drift, let your body stop holding every leg. Hell to be the last one awake tonight. The world will keep on turning if you loosen up your fight. There is no glory in another restless state. Might I fit in? Last one awake. Last one away. Let's fade, mind low. Let's sleep, come close. No God, no stay. Just rest, awake no more. You don't always know how to say what hurts. You wear your calm like a pressed dark shirt, like every feeling has to pass a test before it's worthy of leaving your chest. So the words stay parked behind your teeth, and your nights get heavy underneath. Not because you don't feel deep enough, but because you learn to call that feeling tough. You learn to make your hate look clean, to live between the lines, to stay unseen, to turn your longing into discipline, to keep the whole world from getting in. And sometimes that works, sometimes it keeps you whole. Sometimes it gives a hard outline to your soul. But late at night the truth comes back around as a load of pressure, not a breaking sound. The quiet you is not empty space. It's where you stored all the things you couldn't say. And just because it's silent doesn't mean it needs less care. A heart can ache without putting everything in it. Your silence still deserves love tonight, even if the words don't come out right, even if your thoughts stay blurred, even if you never say a word. Your silence still deserves love tonight. It still deserves a room that holds it light. to speak to still be seen. You don't have to explain what you mean. Maybe you wanted somebody once who could read your eyes without a prompt, who could hear the tide in your short replies and know the storm behind your dry goodbyes. Who wouldn't make a lesson out of your pain, or tell you keep on smiling through the strain? Just someone with a quiet enough soul to let your guarded pieces still be whole. But whether they came or whether they left, the need right there in your chest. Not for rescue, not for being safe, just for not having to stay so brave. Just for one long breath without the defense, one place where your stillness makes some sense. One song that says you don't have to prove why the hidden parts in you still move. So if the room goes softer with the bass, you feel something loosen in its place, let it happen, don't resist. There is tenderness in this. Your silence still deserves love tonight, even if the words don't come out right, even if your thoughts stay blurred, even if you never say a word. Your silence still deserves love tonight. It still deserves a room that holds it light. You don't have to speak to still be seen. You don't have to explain what you mean. Not every wound becomes a sentence, not every fear becomes a cry. Some things live in the way you stare at the dark side of the sky. Some things live in how you breathe when your phone goes dark at last. Some things live in the little pause after memory is past. And all of that still matters, all of that is still real. You don't need better language to deserve a chance to heal. You don't need louder suffering to justify relief. Your silence is a living thing, not a lack, not disbelief. So lie back and let the ceiling be the sky. Let the dim room keep its patient eye. Let the city flicker far beyond the pain, and let the music comb through every thread of strain. You have said enough through all the ways you try, through every late reply and every steady lie, through every time you showed up carrying twice what anybody knew beneath your calm advice. Tonight I hope you hear this plain. You are not distant just because of pain. You are not cold because you guard your core. You want a heart of love because you ask for more. More time, more care, more understanding. There, a gentler kind of witness sitting there. Your silence still deserves a place to live. And tonight at least the night knows how to give. Your silence deserves love tonight, even if the words don't come out right, even if your thoughts stay blurred, even if you never say a word. Your silence still deserves love tonight. It still deserves a room that holds it light. You don't have to speak to still be seen. You don't have to explain what you mean. No speech, no show, a still held, a still known. All day long there was something to answer, something to fix, something to move faster, some way to be, somebody to become, some little pleasure beating like a drum.
You kept pace, you do what you do. Held it all together like it only depended on you. Even your smile at work inside of it, even your breathing has some grind to it. Now the room is finally down to low light, and your mind is still dressed for a fist fight. Still checking those scenes for what went wrong. Still treating tenderness like it don't belong. Still leaning toward the edge of tomorrow, like fear and planning could soften sorrow. Still forgetting that a body needs release, not just function, not just earned out peace. But listen, the bed is not asking, the lamp is not asking, the dark is not asking for more from you. The room is not judging, the song is not keeping a score on what you do. The night is not asking for more tonight. Not more strength, not more pride, not one more private fight. It is only asking that you let your weight come down, that you let your breath return without earning solid ground. The night is not asking for more tonight. So why keep your hands around the pressure this tight? Let the quiet be enough, let the low light be the door. The night is not asking for more. There's a strange kind of grief in always being fine, and always keeping her behind a practice line, and always knowing how to answer clean, and never letting anyone inspect the scene. The scene where longing and exhaustion meet, where loneliness sits at the edge of sleep, where the little kid inside the grown-up frame still wants to hear that tide is not shame. Maybe that's the ache you feel right now. Not one clean wound, but 1,000 little hows. How long can I do this pace? How do I rest without losing face? How do I need without feeling less? How do I stop performing steadiness? How do I stay soft in a world like this? How do I take in what I always miss? Maybe you don't answer any of it tonight. Maybe the holiest thing is dim a light and letting all the questions flow like smoke above, without needing one to settle into proof of love. The night is not asking for more tonight. Not more strength, not more pride, not one more private fight. It is only asking that you let your weight come down, that you let your breath return without earning solid ground. The night is not asking for more tonight. So why keep your hands around the pressure this tight? Let the quiet be enough, let the low light be the door. The night is not asking for more. No more proving, no more stands, no more turning pain to plans, no more forcing peace to come, no more grinding past your lungs. Just this mattress, just this air, just this tiredness needing care. Just 1 hour unassigned where your worth stays undefined by output, by control, by being needed by the role. You are allowed to be off duty here, allowed to let your inner weather clear, allowed to miss what you can't rename, allowed to stop using pressure as a frame, allowed to be a man with limits too, a man whose tenderness still counts as true, a man who sometimes wants the world to pause long enough to breathe without a cause. And if no one told you lately, hear this now. You don't have to keep rewriting every vow. You don't have to climb your your breath in an unlocked door. The night is not asking for more tonight. Not more strength, not more pride, not one more private fight. It is only asking that you let your weight come down, that you let your breath return without earning solid ground. The night is not asking for more tonight. So I keep your hands around the branch of this kite. Let the quiet be enough, let the low light give it door. The night is not asking for more. No fun, no waste, just breath, just space, just space. You made it here, that's enough for tonight. Through the trains and the traffic and the hard neon light, through the long blue hours and the faces you wore, through the thousand small things that kept asking for more. You made it here, to this bed, to this room, to this soft little pool of half-lit midnight gloom. And that matters more than you give yourself credit for, because someday survival is a quiet war. You keep expecting yourself to arrive untouched, like the week should pass and not settle in much, like your body should carry every strain, and your spirit should never show the rain. But look at how you're still breathing here, still choosing gentleness over fear, still reaching for music instead of numb, still letting some soul truth become. That means something more than the grind, more than the image you hold in your mind, more than the checklist, more than the road. It means your tired heart still protected your soul. You made it here, that's enough for tonight. You don't have to become anything else in this life. You don't have to earn what the silence can give. You don't have to prove why you still deserve to live. You made it here, that's enough for tonight. Let the blankets take the weight, let the room hold you right. No need to fix the future, no need to make it clear. You made it here, my love. You made it here. There were days nobody saw the cars, yes. Days you kept the whole shape up while feeling lost. Days you said I'm good when you were almost gone. Days you carried twice what was put upon. Days your loneliness dressed up as control, yeah. Days your pride protected your bruised up soul. Days you wanted someone just to read your face and tell you strength can also look like grace. Maybe that's what all these songs were for. Not to cure you, not to ask for more, just to walk beside the version of you that keeps on pushing when it's hard to do. Just to say the thing you rarely hear, that tired men still deserve tenderness here. The rest is not a weakness in disguise, that peace can live behind exhausted eyes. So if the night feels heavier at the end, like all your hidden feelings wanna bend, let them bend, let them sway. They don't have to break to fade away. You made it here, that's enough for tonight. You don't have to become anything else in this life. You don't have to earn what the silence can give. You don't have to prove why you still deserve to live. You made it here, that's enough for tonight. Let the blanket
blankets take the weight, let the room hold you right. No need to fix the future, no need to make it clear. You made it here, my love. Love, you made it here. Here to the low lamp, here to the slow bass, here to the cracked open need for a safe place, here to the version no one else sees, here to the ache between your ribs and your sleeve, here to the years you acted alright, here to the long held tension at night, here to the breath that finally came through, here to the mercy still finding you, yeah. Tomorrow might ask for your shoulders again, yeah. For your measured voice, your discipline, for the man who answers, the man who stands, yeah. For the one who steadies his whole world with his hands. But before that day comes back around, let this final hour make a softer sound, a sound that settles in your chest like truth, a sound that says compassion still belongs to you. Because it does, in the quiet, in the dim, in the part of you that's tight and thin, in the memories, in the doubt, in the things you don't speak about, in the loneliness, in the grace, in the way you still made it to this place that is enough. Let it be enough for this night. You made it here, that's enough for tonight. You don't have to become anything else in this life. You don't have to earn what the silence can give. You don't have to prove why you still deserve to live. You made it here, that's enough for tonight. Let the blankets take the weight, let the room hold you right. No need to fix the future, no need to make it clear. You made it here, my love. You made it here, made it through enough.